Ladies and gentlemen, today's first TV match will be one fall with a 10-minute time limit. Your referee is Larry Brock.
In the elevator, trying to break you down. Go crazy. Punch your hands on. Don't lie. Was you living in?
Ladies and gentlemen, the new Southeastern Tag Team Champions at a combined total of 621 pounds, the Rat Patrol Incorporated. Their opponents from parts unknown at a combined total of 471 pounds, the Executioners.
The Executioners going up against the new Southeastern Tag Team Champions, and they're on the attack. Johnny Rich and Scott Armstrong being plowed into by this team, the Executioners. Both men being run together by the Rat Patrol Incorporated. As we said, Scott Armstrong and Johnny Rich seeing action at a double drop kick takedown.
These guys are on fire, Charlie, ever since they strapped those Southeastern Tag Team Championship belts around their waist. They have literally gone after their opponents tooth and nail. It seems to have just put a spark of new life into the Rat Patrol.
Interesting comments from the NWA World Heavyweight Champion Ric Flair, who definitely, Rick Stewart has an interest in Bob Armstrong's Continental Heavyweight Championship because as it stands, when he returns to Southeastern Wrestling, he's going to have to defend against Bullet Bob 90-minute time limit.
Indeed, and that's a match everybody's waiting for. And now, the first Executioner tags his partner. He squares off against Johnny Rich, met with a short arm drag, and now you see some of the teamwork of the Rat Patrol Incorporated. As Rich holds on for the legal 4 count, Scott Armstrong is right there with the knee and other percussion moves, working on the left arm of the Executioner number 2.
As we mentioned earlier, a 6-man elimination tag match on television, plus interesting personality profile, and also a little look into the past in recent weeks as to the situation with Robert Fuller in a specific cage match we were dealing with. A lot of action coming your way. We'll also be talking to Austin Idol and a host of your other favorites.
Now the tag to Scott Armstrong, the Executioner number 2, faring very poorly against the Southeastern Tag Team Champions. Of course, their mind is on the arena where they're going to defend the Southeastern Tag Team Championship belts. What they say will be one more time against the Rose Cousins. If you can remember, Charlie, the Roses gave them one last chance to win the belts. They did it, so they figure, I guess, in fairness, they'll give the Roses one last shot at the belts.
Johnny Rich being tagged in by Scott Armstrong now. Certainly these young men are very happy. Look at this, high into the air, good suplex by Johnny Rich on the Executioner, driving that fist in now, going, looks like he was going for the pin to finish that man off, but he has some company in the ring.
Johnny must have seen him coming in out of the corner of his eye. Now, both wrestlers are set. Armstrong is set for the super kick on the Executioner number 2. He's stunned, he's down completely out of the ring now. Both Armstrong and Rich, double clothesline on the Executioner.
Now it's Scott Armstrong going up on that second ring rope. Oh, beautiful.
A diving clothesline off the second rope. The legal man, Johnny Rich, goes for the cover. And a significant win today on television for the new Southeastern Tag Team Champions, the Rat Patrol Incorporated.
As we said,
what a tandem they've turned out to be, huh, Charlie?
Right, and regaining those Southeastern Tag Team Championships from the Rose Cousins have certainly put Johnny Rich, Scott, and Steve Armstrong on top of the world right now, and our best to them. If we could, let's take a look again in just a moment at what just took place in that particular match.
Now watch. Johnny Rich has got his man set up for a high vertical suplex. Now, at this point in the match, the executioner number 2 had absorbed a lot of punishment. Rich drills him down to the canvas with that vertical suplex, and now it looks like to me, Charlie, the executioner number 2 is squarely in the hands of the Rat Patrol.
Right at this particular point, though, Johnny Rich drives that fist in, and as you said, out of the corner of his eye, he glanced up, saw the other executioner coming into the ring, so he had to leave. His man possibly could have had the pinfall right there, Rick.
Well, now watch and see where the Rat Patrol's minds are at as far as tag team competition goes. Johnny Rich is indeed the legal man inside the squared circle. Now, all through this time, he's keeping this in mind. Both now, Scott Armstrong and Johnny Rich, are going tooth and nail against their man. You'll see Scott set his man up for his patented super kick that's loosened the teeth and actually fractured the jaw of one of his opponents. He's so devastating at it. Now, Johnny Rich, keep a close eye on him. He's the legal man in the ring. Both Rat Patrol members go for the executioner number 1, and they've got something set for him.
They sure do. Into the ropes goes the executioner. And look at this, driving into his man.
You can see the power that both of the Rat Patrol members had as they drive this man to the canvas. And the executioner number 1 after that is going to have a difficult time regaining his feet at all. Johnny Rich heading for the far side of the ring to stop the entrance of the executioner number 2. And now Scott Armstrong is poised and ready, catches him with a beautiful clothesline from off that second rope. But here's the point. The legal man, Johnny Rich, floats right over, hooks the far leg, a count of 1, 2, 3, and a well-deserved win for the Rat Patrol, the new Southeastern Tag Team Champions.